Hey guys, Lexus driver here. Welcome to a new video. On this video, I'm going to be talking about the flagship Lexus SUV in the Lexus lineup, the Lexus LX Hybrid. Now, this is a brand new flagship Lexus in the SUV lineup. Lexus has announced that the ES is going to be the new flagship for the sedan lineup, but for this video, I'm going to be talking about the LX Hybrid. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now, the Lexus LX, this is the Lexus counterpart of the Toyota Land Cruiser, the full size one, the 300 series, but selling in North America is the 250 series or the 200 series. That one is based off of the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, which is selling here in the Philippines. But in the North American market, it's marketed as the Toyota Land Cruiser. And the whole purpose of why they market it as the Toyota Land Cruiser, it's basically to compete with the Jeep Wrangler, the Ford Bronco, you name it. Same thing for the Land Cruiser sold in the United Kingdom to compete with the Land Rover Defender, but that's going to be a story for another video. So the LX Hybrid, this I would say is going to be the most expensive vehicle you could get in the Lexus lineup as of 2026. Now that the LS is no longer going to be with us. So yeah, the LX Hybrid, this is without a doubt the most luxurious vehicle you could get in the Lexus lineup. Um, yeah. So here's what the interior looks like. Also, about the my only complaint about the Lexus LX is, an infotainment screen of this size. I was expecting it to be really big, considering, this is a full size luxury SUV. I was expecting, like, a really big screen, but I'm pretty sure this is obviously similar to the Land Cruiser. If the Land Cruiser got a brand new facelift, they might reintroduce, I would say reintroduce, but they might include a really big screen similar to a tablet. So hopefully, once this vehicle gets a facelift, there's a good chance they might give you a big tablet screen, but it is what it is. So as much as I like the Lexus LX, my only complaint is the infotainment screen. Um, Also, the transmission shifter. If you get the if you get the hybrid model of the LX, this is what your shifter will look like. It's similar to the Toyota Prius, but if you get the other models of the LX, like you get the gasoline model, or you get the F Sport model, you get the gated shifter. But if you get the hybrid model, this is your shifter they provide for you. Um, it's like the Toyota Prius, but I'd say, for luxury region, I'd say for luxury reasons, it's meant to be. Well, it is what it is. You get your Qi wireless charger, and also this vehicle does contain a cool box, but not the cool box like you would find. Not the cool box like you would find on the Lexus LS, because the Lexus LS, if you get the executive class seating package, you do get a cool box, but the cool box is located in the rear seat. The cool box in this vehicle, it's actually located in the center console compartment. Just between the driver and the front passenger. That was also going to be. That was also, like, originally was also a storage, but now it's also a cool box. Um, let's see if there's some more. Full-time four-wheel drive. Yeah. Yeah. The Lexus LX, it is a full size. It is a full size LX hybrid, but um, I'm gonna go further into more detail because there's not much I would say about the Lexus LX. I would also like to express my thoughts about, being a vehicle like this being a really cool off-road vehicle. For a hybrid vehicle meant for comfort, but given how luxurious the interior would be, I would say this is meant to be chauffeured or meant to be driven. But if you want to be driving in style, fortunately for people who really love gnarly off-road driving, they can take the Overtrail. They can get the Overtrail model. But if you get the Overtrail model, yeah, you definitely would get you definitely would get the the Prius-like transmission, which I would say it's also my other complaint about this vehicle, because for an Overtrail model, a gated shifter would definitely make sense for an Overtrail model, because the Overtrail model, this is meant to be a vehicle that you can use for off-roading. So for the Overtrail model, I don't know if this will apply to every Lexus LX. I think this will be only exclusively to the LX Overtrail model. Um, you get a lot of off-road amenities like crawl control, multi-terrain select, but all these vehicles are equipped with downhill assist control. So for the Overtrail, I think that's only that I think those things I mentioned, crawl control and multi-terrain select. I think those only apply to vehicles that. I think that only applies to the Overtrail model. I don't know if this will apply to other vehicles, but Overtrail is standard. These systems are standard in the Overtrail model. Um, Let me transition this to 360. Okay, here we go. Right. Yeah. So these are basically your off-road controls. Um, But regardless of the LX lineup that's been offered here, gasoline, performance hybrid, Overtrail, F Sport. F Sport, I wouldn't recommend taking that vehicle on an off-roading, because it's meant to be for sporty. It's meant to be for sporty driving. The Overtrail, this vehicle is purely designed to be an off-road Amazon. So, when Lexus came up with the Overtrail model, if I had to pick what Lexus LX would totally suit me, I would pick the Overtrail model. But my only complaint, well, I wouldn't say my only complaint, my only complaints about the Overtrail model, the overall complaint, and also the only complaint for the Overtrail model. My only complaint um, about every Lexus LX in the lineup is the infotainment screen, which for a vehicle this expensive, you would expect that the screen should be big, but instead the screen is big, but it's the shape of a rectangle. So I really hope that if Lexus gets to facelift this vehicle, I hope that the infotainment screen can get really big, like the size of a tablet, like similar to that you would find on the Lexus ES. The the Overtrail. Another complaint I have is the shifter. Having a Prius-like transmission shifter in the Overtrail model, I feel like it doesn't make sense in my personal humble opinion, because for an off-road vehicle, I feel like a gated shifter makes sense, because you can easily control your gears when you shift to manual mode, and then you're about to go through when you're about to go downhill, and you have to use low gear. Like from the moment you see the sign as you go downhill in mountainous areas, you would see a sign saying use low gear. So if I had to pick what's my favorite model in the Lexus LX lineup, it's the Overtrail model. But my only complaints are the infotainment screen and the transmission shifter. So those are my only complaints about the Lexus LX when it comes to the Overtrail model. So I hope for the foreseeable future of the Lexus LX, if this vehicle gets a fresh new look, or should I say facelift, hopefully they might redesign the interior. Looking forward to that, but let's see how it's gonna go when there's some news announced about what their brand new interior will look like for the foreseeable future. But overall, the Lexus LX, without a doubt, I would say is a really true off-road Amazon. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.